Maybe, if it's someone you care about.
What you say?
Hey guys, and welcome back. So today we're going to be watching Angel Season 5, Episode 7. This next episode is called Lineage, and I'm very excited. I don't even remember if Episode 7 is always crazy on Angel, but I'm just still in that mindset because of Buffy. Like, Episode 7s have been insane throughout the entire 7 seasons of that show, so I'm excited to jump into this one. I'm really hoping we get to see some big bad action, maybe, possibly something. I don't know. We haven't really had anything crazy going on so far this season. It kind of felt like a lot of the episodes could just be like, standalones, which is not a bad thing, but I do wish we would get something more epic, given that this is their final season. If this was like season 2, I'd be like, yeah, it's cool, whatever, but like, by this point, Buffy has set up so much for their final season. Like, they introduced the first and all of that. So I'm just really hoping Angel is gonna start doing something similar. I just wish we would get a big bad or something like that. Or just maybe make it clearer if the big thing for this season is gonna be that we're taking down Wolfram and Hart. Like, we're kind of trying to do that, but also not. So yeah, I'm just looking for some big bad stuff. But yeah, I'm also wondering if maybe the show is gonna get shaken up anyway a little bit, because in the previous episode, Angel sort of realized that he is kind of sick and tired of the monotony of Wolfram and Hart, where he doesn't really help anyone anymore, or like he does, but not like in the way he was doing previously. So in the previous episode, he actually got to fight a big monster, help someone. I mean, that someone ended up dying, but like that's neither here nor there. But he was actually doing stuff, and he wasn't just in an office signing papers. So I'm curious to see how this episode is gonna go. Like, I wonder if maybe Angel will just take some cases, outside of Wolfram and Hart, or just maybe go out and find something to fight himself. So yeah, I'm just excited to see what we're gonna do. It's episode 7. I'm hoping for some big things. So yeah, if you guys are interested, you can watch the full unedited reactions this up on my Patreon. The link is gonna be in the description down below. And let's just jump straight into it.
It comes down to trust. Ours is a dangerous business.
Oh my god, who is this?
Customer complaints are dealt with through killing, torture, beating.
Oh, good to know.
Sometimes fire.
Oh, that's my favorite.
If I'd known this was going to be a seminar.
Oh shit, Wesley.
They're assistants. Here to make us more comfortable. Don't think of them as muscle.
Think of them as killing machines.
My distributor is simply cautious. He'd like me to verify the merchandise before we move forward.
So is Wesley here to take them down or to actually do business with them?
Who is this?
My muscle.
What we've got here is a modification of the TS-113 sniper rifle. We've altered its targeting and firing mechanisms to fit the parameters you gave us. Scope works along amplified thermal wavelengths.
We're not actually giving this guy a gun, right?
And your boss doesn't mind selling this exciting weaponry to someone like me?
As long as it doesn't show up in LA. We choose our battles, Emil, and you sidestep the issue of payment.
Jesus Christ, no way, right? Like, we're taking him down.
To think, I used to sell this guy collapsible swords. Almost makes sense.
What the fuck was that? Oh my god.
What hit that guy?
Not sure.
Is it Angel?
Yes, thank you, Wesley. I'd love a gun.
I love that he keeps jumping out like this with double guns. I think this is the second time he's done it. It's so good. What the hell is this?
I don't want any...
Did this show get more gruesome in its final season? Or am I tripping? Oh, it's the robot? That's crazy. Who made it? Has she been hit? Wait, who hit her? Was it you, Wesley?
She could have been killed.
Medical's optimistic. She should be up and about soon enough.
That's not the point. What the hell was Fred doing there in the first place?
Fred has more than proven herself in the field. There was no reason to
We
think...
found her bleeding to death on the ground.
Yeah, but I mean, she went out on missions before.
You're making too big a deal about this. From what I understand, her wound wasn't all that severe.
You weren't there. You didn't see her. He can be careless.
Focuses too much on the big picture. Overlooks the people involved.
Something like that.
Willing to risk anything or anyone for the greater good. Could it be there's another reason you're getting so mad at him about this?
I'm sure there is, but what is it?
Stealing your son, for instance?
He doesn't even know he did that.
You don't trust Wesley, do you? I mean, I can see that. He did turn Connor over to your sworn enemy.
He didn't mean for that to happen. He thought he was doing the right thing.
Yeah, but do you believe that?
Are you worried about the next time Wesley betrays you? Trying to do the right thing?
Shit. He doesn't trust him.
Though I do have to take a boatload of antibiotics. Apparently there's some concern about where that grappling hook's been. We're taking the cyborg apart.
So the robot hurt her. Okay.
I'm sorry about what happened, Fred.
Are you kidding me? I feel bad because all I had to do was hide and I couldn't even do that right.
Oh, Fred, sweetie.
I should have done a better job protecting you.
What?
She's like, that's not your job, hun.
Do you realize how patronizing that sounds? Protecting me?
I just meant you shouldn't have been there in the first place.
That's not for you to decide.
Yes, it is, actually.
No, it's definitely hers.
Hello, Father.
Oh, yeah, that's mature. Well, I wish I was your father. I tell you to grow up.
It
I'm
doesn't
sorry.
work. I've tried.
What are you doing here?
Holy shit, no fucking way.
What are you... Is Mum all right?
She's fine.
Then why the fuck are you here?
No, you and I have business to discuss.
Business.
Okay.
As you may well know, the Watchers' Council was destroyed last year.
I heard.
How sad.
The remaining former Watchers, myself included, have decided to reform the Council.
That's great. We love to hear it.
And I've been sent to contact you.
You saying the council wants me to come back?
Not necessarily. Your name's proven to be a point of contention. There are some who believe that your tenure as Watcher ranks as our most embarrassing failure.
I mean,
Really?
a little bit, yeah. He wasn't a great watcher.
I beat out everybody dying in an explosion as most embarrassing failure.
Friends and colleagues,
Fuck it up, Wesley.
Council have agreed to take you back, pending my assessment.
No, thank you.
I'm here to evaluate you.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll pass that assessment.
I'll save you the trouble. I'm not interested.
This is no time to be stubborn, boy. The Council are giving you a chance to clear your name, our name.
Sorry you made the trip, but I'm perfectly happy where I am.
I don't think you are.
So this is the haven of evil, is it?
You have the wrong idea about this place.
Do I?
I don't think he does.
Under our control, this firm's becoming a powerful weapon, one that I think can make a difference. Believe me.
Wesley Wyndham Price, you should be ashamed. I didn't know you had a younger brother.
Lorne, this is my father, Roger Wyndham Price.
Look at you. It's like Winston Churchill and a young Richard Harris had a beautiful love child. Which, according to my sources, may not be as ridiculous as it sounds.
Better watch out. If you're anything like your son here, we might put you to work.
You might well be.
I don't think he's anything like him, actually.
Sex with robots is more common than most people think.
And maybe figure out who or what it wanted.
He's like a little cat.
I'd like you to meet my father, Roger Wyndham Price.
Daddy, eh? I always thought Wesley was grown. Some sort of greenhouse for dandies.
Spike.
You've heard of me?
No, we've met.
Oh, shit.
My colleagues and I fell upon you slaughtering an orphanage in Vienna. Killed 2 of my men before you escaped.
Ah, bravo, past me.
How have you been?
I love him so much.
Pleasure to meet you.
Do you really expect me to shake that?
I'm not real comfortable with hugging. No. I realize this may...
He's a genius when it comes to languages.
Oh, the Academy didn't make him head boy for nothing. Mind you, as I recall, the pickings were a bit slim that year.
What a bitch.
The full text is obscured. I'll need to prepare some sort of effective counter-spell.
Oh, nice.
What did you just do?
Activated the self-destruct button?
Do you see a trip mechanism?
You mean the one I just tripped? Get everyone out of here. We have to evacuate the entire building.
Come on, everybody out of here, right now.
Wait. What the hell am I worried about?
I don't know, Han.
Get away from this building as far as possible. We have no idea how powerful the blast could be.
Dude,
They
let
could
her
be
help. Oh, he just did it. Good job, man.
These symbols were, in fact, Dutrovic in origin, not Moresian as you surmise. When interpreted correctly, these symbols spell out the proper procedure for handling the cyborg's power core. Quite simple, really.
Nice.
I can explain. Apparently, when Percy here was younger, he used to be known as Head Boy.
Yeah, I already knew that.
Right. I have nothing else to report.
Why is this so funny?
Anyone could have made the mistake. Wesley was just trying to interpret some symbols for us.
Luckily, my father was there to correct my error.
Right, your father.
Poor Wesley.
Where is he anyway?
In hell, probably.
So I am covered in cherries. The police are just pounding on the door, and Judi Dench starts screaming, "Oh, that's way too much to pay for a pair of pants."
Wait, he is in hell.
I was just telling Winifred about the time that I caught you with the resurrection spell.
Oh, right.
Now, I couldn't remember. Why were you doing that?
Bird had flown into my window pane. I think I was trying to bring it back to life.
Oh, he was such a sweet boy.
Winifred, she seemed to like you.
Yes, well, she's a very special person.
So, do you think a lot of her? Does she know how you feel about her?
I think she does. I mean, she really should. He's not very subtle.
You have a girlfriend already? Well, Wesley, how am I supposed to know these things?
Starters, you might have asked.
All right, well, I'm asking now.
The last girl I was with, I had to chop into little tiny pieces because a higher power saw fit to stab her in the neck.
You don't want to discuss it? Fine.
What? It's true.
If you like this girl, tell her. That's all. No need for a tantrum.
I mean, she knows. They kissed before.
You can simply call forth anything as powerful as the Satama Codex.
Yeah, the archive is extensive. We have, well, almost any text you can think of.
It's like 50 Shades of Grey.
Do you even have a lock on that door over there?
Gaining access to this building isn't easy. Believe me, the books are safe where they are.
Are they? Is Dad gonna steal one of them? That was funny. Are they here? Wait, did they land on this building?
You've been very keen on what I've been doing lately.
Mm-hmm. Why?
How's it going, by the way? You able to affect the world yet?
Does that scare you?
Yet? Is he supposed to be able to?
Figure I'm trapped here for a reason. And you're part of that reason.
Oh shit! That's exciting.
Wolfram and Hart gave it to Angel. Gotta assume they meant to make him a ghost, not me.
True.
So why am I here?
That's very interesting.
Who said the amulet was meant for Angel?
Oh, was it always meant for Spike?
You'll never take me to hell, Pavane! Oh.
Get security online. I need to know if this is a false alarm.
It's not. He's here for the fucking books. You're kidding.
You can't leave them like that.
Grab the books.
Oh, that's a terrible idea. Wait. Are the cyborgs here with Roger? I don't trust him.
You handle that fellow quite readily.
Was it a compliment? Is it the first he's ever received from his dad?
You're asking what I think.
Now, don't look so shocked, boy.
Well, I think we should contact the others. Find out to what extent.
I knew it! I knew he's fucking evil! I knew he was here for the books. Or something. Maybe something else? Oh god, what is he here for?
Phase 1 complete. Begin phase 2.
Dude, he is with the cyborgs, isn't he? What the fuck? What is his plan? Oh!
Good. You can feel pain. Can you speak?
It's so gross. I hate it.
Let me help you with that. Excellent. We're making progress.
Yay!
In fact, I'm guessing it will destroy this entire building, killing everyone, my father included. Which would be one way to stop your plan.
Wesley! What a crazy motherfucker!
God!
He's so sweet!
Shh, don't talk.
Let's go, Spike! I love that he was so worried for Gon. He was immediately like, Gon! Oh my god, Gon, my bestie! He can't die!
Oh, Eve's stuck in the elevator. So tell maintenance. Right. Well, where the bloody hell is maintenance? Oh, to be honest, I don't even care.
I'm sorry to have misled you, but this was never about Wesley. At the starter.
What the fuck? Is that his soul? You put it right back. Leave his soul alone.
It is, by the way, a pleasure to meet you, too.
What is he doing? What is his plan?
We're finished.
What's going on?
Hello, Father.
Walk away from this, Wesley. You'll never understand what we're trying to do here.
Yeah, because you're not saying it.
You're using the staff of Deva's sin to take Angel's will. Make him your slave.
What the fuck? Gross.
That creature is more dangerous to mankind than you realize.
You're wrong about him. He's not what you think.
He's a puppet. He always has been. Powers that be to Wolfram and Hart. Now, he's ours.
I guess, but you suck.
But did you ever once consider there might be another way? Did you ever once consider talking to me about it?
Definitely not.
You failed me enough for one lifetime.
Oh, he sucks so hard.
You know what that vampire is and what he's done? And you follow him anyway?
Maybe
Yes.
I know what I'm...
Twice the man you'll ever be, dude.
You disgrace yourself with the council. You join forces with him, and you have the nerve to ask me why I can't trust you?
I've done everything you ever asked. And I've done it well.
And it's never enough for him.
You never had any use for me as a child, and you can't bear the thought of me as an adult. Tell me, Father, what is it that galls you so? That I was never as good at the job as you, or that I just might be better?
Oh yes, this is Los Angeles.
The second one.
We have to talk about our feelings. Then maybe we'll hug.
It's doubtful.
Hand me that staff.
No.
Now don't make me shoot you.
You could shoot your own son?
I will kill you for it. Please believe me.
Oh, I believe you. I was raised by you after all.
What the fuck?
But I dropped this. The crystal shatters, and Angel is restored. So I reckon whether I live or die, your plan has failed.
I see.
This is so fucked up.
Maybe, if it's someone you care about.
Okay, I think he's dead. He killed his own father. I know he sucks, but holy shit. Are you okay? Oh, it was a robot! Oh, thank God. Holy shit. Okay, we're good. Where's the dad? Maybe he's been dead this whole time. He was never even human. Oh, thank God, dude. That was scary.
Any idea where these things came from? What they were trying to do with me? They're all trying to bring us down. The perception is that we're weak.
No. The perception is I'm weak. That's why they went for me.
But you are not. They were wrong.
You do what you have to do to protect the people around you. Do what you know is right, regardless of the cost. You know, I never really understood that. You're the guy that makes all the hard decisions, even if you have to make them alone.
Right now, I feel like...
No, he believes it. That he stole Connor for a good reason.
I killed my actual dad. That's one of the first things I did when I became a vampire.
I hardly see how that's the same situation.
Yeah, I didn't really think that one through. You get some rest.
He just like, I was trying to relate to you, but I guess I'm just not gonna talk anymore.
I don't know if you know this, but
I killed my own dad too.
actually I'd already killed her, and then she tried to shag me, so I had to...
Thank you. I'm very comforted. Right.
His face! Oh God, this is so good. Angel and Spike are the same person. I love them so much.
If you're here to tell me about how you killed your parents, perhaps we could wait for another time.
No, she actually has good parents. The only one.
It's not like you killed your dad either.
Right.
Well, he would have if it was actually him.
Part of you knew. Even if you can't admit it to yourself, part of you knew it wasn't him.
No. I was sure it was him.
That's so fucked up.
You were there. I killed my father.
Oh, Wesley, sweetie, you didn't.
He was threatening you. He pointed a gun at you, Fred. So I shot him.
Wesley,
Hi.
Oh, she doesn't feel the same way about him.
Wesley and I were just...
Go. You should go.
Oh, Wesley. I feel so bad for the guy. He's never happy. Oh, is he gonna call his actual father?
Hello, Father. How... Oh, I didn't realize it was so early there.
Okay, and?
Of course we have clocks in Los Angeles.
Ugh,
Listen.
no wonder I believed that he was evil.
I just wanted to call and see how you were.
See me if I could shoot you too. You know what? At this point, might as well just kill the real you. My goodness, what an episode. I really, really love this one. I've been wanting to meet Wesley's dad since season 1. Since, what episode was it? Oh, I don't even remember. But there was an episode, I think it was with the little evil boy, right? Like the one who was possessed, but then it turned out that he was evil anyway. I think that's the first time we heard something about Wesley's dad. Yeah, I think because when the possessed child was saying something to Wesley about his dad, right? Ever since then, I've been kind of dying to meet him, and it sucks that it wasn't actually him, but I feel like it was still him in a sense because Wesley believed that it was him. Like they actually got Wesley's dad correctly. Like he was acting the way Roger would act anyway, I feel like. So yeah, I think in a sense we did actually get to meet him, but more so we actually got to see what Wesley is like around his father, and I think that's what I was mostly caring about anyway, just to see Wesley's relationship with him and how everything looks between the two of them. So this was a really interesting episode. Man, so fucked up though. Like Wesley actually, like, oh my god, when I thought he actually shot his dad, that was insane. And the fact that he believed that his dad would be capable of killing him, that was messed up. That was actually so messed up. Do we actually get to meet the dad at some point? Like the actual dad? Because he's a fucking piece of work, isn't he? So yeah, I really, really feel bad for Wesley to have a father like him and how that affects him as well. Because I feel like at the end, he kind of let Fred go. Like, I don't think he's wanting to be with her anymore in a sense of like, he doesn't think he's good enough for her because he is capable of killing his own dad, you know? Like, if it came down to it, he'd be willing to do that. And I don't think he wants Fred to be with someone like that, even though, like, he wasn't the right in that situation. I mean, it's really messed up. And I love that he was immediately, like, sickened by what he did to his dad. But I don't know. I feel like Wesley deserves to be happy and he never gets to be happy, and that's so sad. I feel like he's always just, you know, miserable. Like he had that little period with Lila where he was maybe kind of sort of happy, but then even then, you know, ended with him having to chop her to tiny little pieces so that she doesn't come back as a vampire. I mean, that's not traumatic at all, you know, to do that to a former partner, someone he really cared about, maybe even loved to some degree. So yeah, I feel bad for Wesley. Can we get him some happiness? Like, how is he always just so miserable? Let's have him be happy. But hey, at least it seems like Angel has forgiven him for something he doesn't even know he did, which is kind of messed up, but I really love that. I think it's very interesting, you know, the whole little speech Angel was giving to Wesley about like, it's you who always has to make the hard choices, and I see that now, and I think he truly believes why he took Connor, like believes in the sense of like, you know, logically, Angel always knew why Wesley did that and he understands it. Wesley stole Connor because he thought it would be the right thing to do. He didn't mean to give him to Holt and to the rest of them. He didn't mean for any of this to happen. Like his heart was in the right place, but emotionally, I don't think Angel was able to forgive him regardless. Like he understood it, he got it, but I think it took for this moment to happen for Angel to really just like fully believe him and actually forgive him for what he did. So I think that's very interesting. I really like that sort of storyline also came to an end. It's cool that it took this long as well. Like I really do like it that Angel wasn't just immediately forgiving Wesley, but I like that there was like an actual moment we saw where Angel forgave Wesley. Like it wasn't just something where, oh, they're fine now, but we actually got to see the moment where Angel decides to forgive Wesley. I really love that. I wish Angel could tell Wesley that, you know, we're cool. I fully and completely forgive you for stealing my son away from me, because Wesley has no idea he's done that. So that's a bit of a bummer, but I'm glad that at least us as the audience, we know that Angel has forgiven Wesley. Also, I'm very intrigued by Spike. He's getting better and better at affecting the world around him. And I think Eve said something about like him not being able to do that yet, or he's like, you know, getting to that point where he is like, what's happening? Was he meant to be the one who wears the amulet from the very beginning, or was it supposed to be Angel who sent the amulet to Wolfram and Hart? What is their plan for Spike? Or what is the plan for the ghost that was maybe supposed to be Angel, but now it's Spike? Like, I don't know, but I'm so curious. I think there's like a huge mystery. I mean, we know there's a huge mystery there, but like, I'm very curious to find out what they actually want with him. And is it possible for him to just come back into his body anyway, or maybe just be able to affect the world? Like, he's still kind of a ghost, but maybe he's able to interact with things even more. I really loved the moment where he was like, "Gun, shut up," even though he's being choked to death. He's like, "Don't talk, I need to concentrate." And then he just hit the cyborg. That was so cool. So yeah, clearly he's able to affect more and more things, and I'm very curious to see where that's going to lead. And I'm also curious about Eve. There's so much we don't know about her, and I cannot wait to find out more of her and who she is and what her role is in all of this. Can't wait. So yeah, this was a great episode. I really enjoyed it. I loved the focus on Wesley and getting to learn more about him and his dynamics with his dad. Even though it wasn't his dad, he didn't know that and he felt like it was his dad. So I think we got a lot out of this episode, especially seeing where all of Wesley's self-doubts come from and why he used to be a little bit of a bumbling idiot. You know, when we first met him, it's all because his father, and I'm assuming because his dad never praised him. Like, he actually was so surprised, you know, when he got a compliment from his dad, and then also just him asking for his opinions and what he would like to do. I feel like his actual father would always just belittle him, never give him any praise or credit. I'm pretty sure he even like locked him in like a closet or something. I swear I remember something like that from like way back in season 1. So he was definitely abusive, not ever giving him any praise, and that really messes with a kid's head. So it was interesting to see that Wesley kind of turned back into that person a little bit this episode, you know, just immediately messing up with the bomb and then like misreading or mistranslating that language. So yeah, it was just like kind of immediate, his regression, and it's so sad, you know. Obviously, like, he saw his dad and his character progress, and everything he worked on himself for so long was just gone in an instant. Like, he wasn't the badass, scary ass Wesley we've seen for these past couple of seasons. It was like season 3 Buffy Wesley, you know, the one who was just a little bit like a dummy, you know. So yeah, it's really messed up how easily one person's influence can change how you behave and how you act. So yeah, this was a very interesting character study episode. I really enjoyed it, and I really hope going forward, you know, Wesley is more confident in himself, and maybe this kind of gave him like a little bit of satisfaction, you know, that he pulled one over his dad, even though that pulling one over was him killing him. But I still feel like maybe at the end of the day he was able to get some power back from his dad. I don't know, because then also it ended with him calling his actual dad and him just being his usual bitchy ass self. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, a huge shout out goes out to my Patreons for supporting me. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. I really appreciate every single one of you. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!
I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep, I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone